Something that is being reported by the Boston Globe right now. You're looking at live footage at the finish line of the Boston Marathon. There was some sort of explosion. We don't know where exactly the explosion occurred. We don't know why the explosion occurred. We're simply reporting that there are a lot of people expressing concern. You can imagine in this environment why people would be concerned. Again, we're not making any explanations or linkages here. We're simply observing, again, live footage at the finish line of the Boston Marathon. Some traders responding to both Trish and me saying, guys, this may be why the market's selling off, simply concerned. There's so many questions. And you can understand, Trish, people hit the sell button on a day when we're already down.
I mean, we were already down throughout the session, but we seemed, right before we got news of this, to be bouncing off some of those lows. People started to hear this news, of course, on Twitter, actually, as one of the first places. The Boston Globe came out and said that there were these two powerful explosions at the site of the marathon, at the finish line, in fact. And you can see the video now, a lot of chaos obviously ensuing.
And by the way, we should also point out that there are still you're seeing the National Guard there trying to work to clean the mess. There are still so few people that are on the scene, first responders who are able to try to make sense of this. Again, this is all live. We're witnessing this together in real time. This has just happened in Boston.
Yeah, this is, of course, a very big deal in Boston, a very big deal in New England, and even nationally as well. This marathon, very well known. It's actually had, interestingly enough, on Patriots Day, which is today. It's the third Monday in April. And, you know, they have just people that come from all over the world to participate in this. Thousands of spectators, roughly 500,000 spectators it brings in every year.
And by the way,
thousands of runners.
Thousands of runners, thousands of spectators. And curious to note, as we look at these live photos, that the police have been very effective at moving people away from where the explosions seem to have occurred. Again, we're not seeing a lot of smoke. What we are seeing, however, is clearly consternation on the ground as people try to come to grips with what has just happened and, more importantly, why it's happened.